Hello, Virgo family. Welcome to my channel, Dawn Williams Tarot. My name is Dawn. If you have sun, moon, or rising in Virgo, in the sign of Virgo, then this message is for you. However, do keep in mind that this is just a general reading for the sign. And some of those messages may resonate and some may not. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in looking at having a personal reading done, to do a deep dive on you, what you're going through, what your challenges are, what you would like to look at, you can check out my website at dawnwilliamstarot.com, and you can see my availability and my pricing there. Okay. So today I'm going to do your reading a little different. I had gotten this idea because the past 3 days, yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, so the 18th, 19th, and 20th, I did a spiritual kind of retreat, but I did it in my own home. I found out about a way to activate the Christ consciousness energy within our physical body. And it's a very old practice. Many people know about it. It's written about in the Bible. And there is a process to do this. And what it is you, real briefly, because I really want to talk about your reading, is that when the moon is in your sun sign, that is when you do this work. And there is the sacred oil that is created in your brain, and then it goes down your spine, the 33 vertebrae, down to the sacral chakra. And there it gets activated. Some people call it the, what is it called? I don't know. I forget off the top of my head. I know it's going to be right there, and I'll think about it when I'm probably reading your cards. Kundalini. Yes. Okay, so it's the Kundalini activation. And then what happens is that oil, which they call the sacred oil, the sacred Christ consciousness oil that is within, we create this every month within our bodies. Anyway, that then travels back up the spine and goes into the brain, and it activates your pineal gland and your pituitary gland. And I got to tell you, I made the experience harder on myself than I needed to, because afterwards, see, I didn't want to read anybody else's, oh, this is what happened, this is my experience. I didn't want to read I didn't want to be impressioned by anyone. I just kind of found out about this process. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it this way. Well, afterwards, I realized I could have made it easier on myself, which I am going to do it again next month. But it's kind of mind-blowing, really is, I got to say. I felt great afterwards. I didn't eat any food. All I did was drink water for 2.5, well, actually for 3 days. And the funny thing is once I started the process, the first day, I kept thinking about food, thinking about, oh, I really like to have this or that or the other. But as the time went on, I was not hungry. I did not have one pang of hunger. There was not one thing that was tempting me to eat it. So I just went with it, right? But anyway, it was a really interesting process. So you might want to look into that if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, Virgo. So your reading today, I'm going to pull a 4-card reading, but I'm going to give you clarifiers. And what this reading is about, which I got in my meditation, okay, because I meditated for hours and hours, like really. It was a time of peace, quiet, calm. I did not go onto social media other than to post pre-recorded stuff that I had pre-recorded for each day, just little shorts, just to keep something on my channel moving, right? But I don't have a television anyway, so I wasn't tempted to watch TV. So it was really just really going within and really looking at myself and looking at all the stuff. And it really was a beautiful experience. Okay, so your reading is about assessing your awareness. Where is your awareness at this time? And so the 4 questions, which I'm going to pull cards for now, is the first one is what you know you need to work on. What you know you need to work on, okay? And that card, is the Justice card. And then the second one is what you know you're good at. These are your strengths, right? This is what you know you're good at. Ace of Pentacles. The next one are your blockages. What is it that's blocking you? What is it that you're ignorant of? What is it that you're not wanting to look at? What is it that you are just, it's there, but you're just not wanting to look? Because we all have that, right? And your card is Knight of Pentacles. And then the last one is your subconscious mastery you are able to do without thinking. So this is what just comes natural to you. Okay, Virgo? And that card is Page of Swords. Okay. So the Justice card, which is what you need, you need to work on. The Justice card is a card of balance, right? Because look at her. She has got the scales there. This right here is about truth. It's about really knowing your truth, really being able to discern within yourself truth from a lie. And why is that really big? Why is that important? Because this year is going to be a deluge of information that is going to come out about all the hidden things that we may be aware of, or some things that we just didn't really want to look at. Some of it is going to be quite difficult for people to work through. And I feel like that's the reason why you have this card. There are going to be things that you need to look at for yourself as to when these things come up, go within yourself, figure out why you have feelings the way that you feel about whatever that is. Why is it triggering you? What is it that is triggering you? What can you do to look at things in a different way, to find your truth? Now, the other thing about the Justice card is the Justice card is the card of pursuing your truth, but it's also the card of acknowledging that you are on the right path. Okay, Virgo? So I'm going to get some clarifiers for that for you right now. What else do we need to know about the Justice card and what they know they need to work on? So the first one is the Six of Wands. That just flew out of my deck here. And let's see what the next card is. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So this is really good. Because if you find, it's kind of like saying that you can overcome anything that you want once you put your, I'm wondering if this is going to help. I feel like, oh, yay! I think I like that better. What this is it's kind of an energy of recognizing that no matter what comes your way, you'll be victorious over it. Okay, Virgo? You have the ability to work through these things and come out stronger, come out victorious, come out with recognition, right? And this could be in any area of your life. But I really feel as though this is really tying into your path, being on your path, being on your spiritual path, being victorious on your spiritual path, recognizing the small little goals that you have set for yourself and then have attained, right? So that it gives you the fuel to keep going, to keep creating, to keep moving forward, keep working through each of the things that come up for you to look at. Okay, one more card, please. And that card is, ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Ooh, this lighting is good because you can't read any of the words. Can you read the words? There we go. I just need to have it focus better. Okay, so what I love about the Nine of Pentacles, is that this card is a card of she is a master in her own right. She has learned to be able to create her life in a way that is quite abundant. She has a very comfortable home. She has a very comfortable financial, like this is all about finances as well. So nines are about persevering. And I feel as though since you are looking at what you need to work on, it could very well be that maybe you need to work on looking at where your money is. Because if you look deep and if you are paying attention and are aware, you will recognize that our banking system is going down. Everybody's been talking about this, and you can see where banks have been failing all across the world. They're really looking at a new system for us. So the best place that potentially could be a place for you to look at is looking at precious metals, silver, gold, platinum, all those types of places to put your money so that you can diversify. Now, if you look at her, what does she do? She has her finances split. And kind of what that this is saying to me is that she's putting her money in more buckets so that she's eliminating her risk as much as she possibly can. So I feel like that's kind of what you may be working towards here. Okay. Now, what you are good at. So you are very good at looking at new opportunities regarding money. It could very well be that maybe you are working on this already. You already have a plan, you've got it in motion, or it is that you're doing your research on what else you can do to diversify your portfolio. But this is not only just related to money, even though the coin does represent the money. This could also say that you are also very good in your home life. This represents the home. This also represents your health. It could be that you are very good at taking care of yourself. Some of you may be adjusting your diets because you are recognizing there's a lot of food out there that has been not so good for us to eat. I don't want to go down that road, if you know what I mean. But it could be that you're making some changes. And because those changes may be that those were some of the things that you wanted to do for 2024. And it's saying that you are very good at making these changes, seeing these opportunities, and grabbing those opportunities and doing something with them for yourself. So that's a great card. Now, let's get some clarifiers for the Ace of Pentacles, please. What do our Virgos need to know? Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles is also clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. That's awesome. And the other card is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is actually really great. Because what this is saying is you are really good at recognizing that when opportunities come in, You can recognize them and you can decide whether you want to do them or you don't want to do them. Can be financial, can be anything that has to do with your home, your possessions, your physical security, all of those types of things. So anything that would add to that bottom line are things that you are really good at going, oh, I see this opportunity, and you dig in, right? But then the other thing that this is saying is the Wheel of Fortune is saying that your fortune is changing for the positive. It's like the fortune of good luck. Good luck is coming in for you at this time. So whatever this opportunity is, capitalize on that opportunity. Now also recognize that the Wheel of Fortune constantly is moving. It's always going to continue to move. And so the thing about this is that right now, this fortune is in this positive position in your reading. So what I would say is that once you recognize what that fortune is about, really do take action because it's going to come out very positive for you, okay? It's going to give you financial stability. So this is the Four of Pentacles. And what this card is about is wanting financial stability. And what this is saying is that that is going to be manifested, materialized for you this year, or even as soon as you figure out what this opportunity is that's coming in for you at this time, okay? And this is a timeless message. Just so you know, I am recording this on January 21, 2024. We just had Pluto go into Aquarius, which is massive, because all the signs eventually will be working through that Aquarius energy. We will all be moving into the sign of Aquarius. And yesterday was kind of like our first real big, massive move because that sign, or the Pluto will be in Aquarius until September, I think, and then it retrogrades and goes back into Capricorn. And then I don't remember when, it's like February of next year, it goes back into Aquarius and it stays in Aquarius for like 20, 21 years. So, and this energy is all about really shaking things up. So you're going to want to have your finances kind of figured out by that time. But I feel that you will, because I mean, this is what these cards are saying. Okay, so blockages and things that you are ignorant of, or things that you don't recognize that are coming towards you, okay? And you have this Knight of Pentacles. So again, we're talking about finances and money. This card is a card of taking action. So it could be a thing where the Knight of Pentacles, too, is the slowest moving knight. He's very much a homebody, but there's actions within this home that needs to be taken care of. So it could be something within your home. Maybe there is a big purchase coming up that you are not aware of that's going to come in, and you're going to have to spend some money towards that. Or it could be, I don't know. Let's get some clarifying cards and see what else we can figure out. Spirit, what does our Virgos need to know about the Knight of Pentacles? Can we have clarifiers, please? Gotta figure out lighting. Plus, it was really dark and gloomy and rainy today, so we're not having any natural sun, and now it's later in the evening. So I usually try to get these done in the morning, but it just didn't work out today. Okay, so your clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles is the Temperance card. Great card. I'll tell you about that in a second. Your second card, oh, the Star card. This is awesome. Okay. So what is coming towards you, and the things that you're not aware of, or what your blockages are, is this Knight of Pentacles. And it's really telling you that you're going to have to take action of some kind, having to do with either your home, your possessions. It could be your career too, by the way. It just popped into my head. that there's actions needing to, maybe there's some realignment within your career space, or maybe there's something else that you may want to do, or maybe there's something else that you're considering, some new options coming in, something like that. That could be this Ace of Wands or this Ace of Pentacles that you had up there that you know you're good at, right? But this is saying that something's coming in that has to do with money, and there's going to be action needing to be taken on that. And then your first clarifier is the Temperance card. She absolutely is our angel, right? She is our alchemy. She can change. She's trying to create gold, right? We're going to create some gold. Oh. But she's about balance. So she's about balance, and she's about caution. So she's saying anything that you're going to put your money into, do your research. Make sure it's not a shoddy place, or, you know, it could be a thing where you decide that you don't really want to keep your money in your 401k anymore because it's in stocks and bonds, and the stock market is going to crash, and people have been like talking about the stock market crashing for quite a bit of time. That is going to be a reality for us. And if it is a reality, I mean, I don't want that to happen. Honestly, I don't want anybody to be hurt because of all the big changes that are happening on our planet. But what we have to be aware, we got to get our head out of the sand. We got to take action. We got to start moving forward, taking action and taking care of ourselves, because there's no saviors out there. We are the saviors, okay? And this card right here is saying whatever you decide that you're going to put your energy into, or your financial money into, do your due diligence, okay? But the other thing is, don't have fear, because you're being protected from above. This is your North Star. You're on your right path. And this is saying that, let me get this closer, focus on her. As you can see, she's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. And if you look at Temperance, she has 1 foot in water and 1 foot on land. And to me, what that is representing, not only is that represent, and she right here always reminds me of the guidance from above, really tapping into your spirituality, really looking at your life and everything about your life, what you're creating, how you want to live, all those things are from this divine place, creating the new earth, creating this new place that we would like to move into, which is a place of joy and happiness and all those things. And basically what this card is saying, this star card is saying that you're being guided, right? You're being protected. This is a protection card as well. It just is one of those beautiful cards that is about your long-term plans and goals. And this is really saying that you're going to be guided. You're walking your path, okay? Beautiful card. Very happy for you, Virgo. Okay, now the next section has to do with your subconscious mastery you are able to do without thinking. And this is the Page of Swords. So this could be, you're really a good talker, because swords have to do with the way we communicate. Maybe you are getting into a place where you're really learning how, or really expressing yourself in a new way, right? This is a new year. There's a lot of stuff is going on the planet. Lots of information is being shared out there. If you're looking at places other than, mainstream media, because mainstream media is a it's a captured system. They will say what they want you to know. It's not always true, right? And they won't allow any fact checking. And the other thing too is they no longer, this is where I really feel that is important to recognize, they no longer divulge their sources. And to me, they can make up anything. There's no way for us to know, right? Especially when you think about how good Hollywood is, right? you think about media, the media has access to the same level of information that Hollywood does. But anyway, so what this card is about is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is also about a new journey. This is about you're finding it really easy for you to look at things in a new way, or moving in a new direction, implementing things for yourself so you can move forward. This also has to do with just the way that you think about things, and also about your communication, how you make decisions about things. So let's get some clarifiers for this. Can we have some clarifiers, please, for Virgo, for the Page of Swords? What else do we need to know about this energy? So far, this has been a great reading, Virgo. I hope there's been messages here that ring true for you. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I have to get a drink of water, excuse me. Thank you. And apologies about that, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? It's like all of a sudden it was just like dry throat. Okay, here we go. Page of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Swords for our beautiful Virgos. We're waiting patiently to get this message. First card. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Okay, that's a good one. Second card, 9 of Wands. Okay, well, this is interesting. Okay, this is good because this is progression. So this is what you can do without even thinking about it. This right here is a victory card. This is saying that you recognize when those things come in for you. This is a fast moving energy. Okay, and then the 9 is this energy of you are right on the edge of completing something that's really important to you. And you feel like the wounded warrior. You feel like you've been holding on to this, working through this burden or whatever it is that this resonates for you for a while. And you can see the guy, he's got a bandage on his head. He's got these wands that he's planted, and he's getting ready to harvest. It's a 9, so the next progression would be the 10, which is completion. So whatever it is that you're working on is definitely coming to a completion. And the 9 has to do with advancement, right? Moving forward, just continuing to move forward. So in this position, you are really good about looking at everything, digesting everything, sorting through all these areas in your life that have a lot of meaning for you, and then being able to take action, because that's kind of what this 8 is talking about. And some of the things that you've been working on that are in the works are coming to fruition. So just hang in there because you're almost there, Virgo. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my last card to close out your reading. And this is a brand new deck that I just got. I mean, I want you to look at the back of this card. Look how pretty these are. Isn't that pretty? I just love the lotus flowers too, because that is enlightenment, baby. Okay, Indigo Goddess, Midnight Oracle. I'm going to pull one card for you, Virgo, as a conclusion to your reading. And that card is, oh, I love it. Okay, let me get my glasses on so I can read the message. Courage. Move past the fear. You have the right mindset. Start taking steps. Stand out. Help others. And then the last word is credit. What does credit mean to you? So basically, this right here is your card. You are a ferocious lion. But I always look at the lion as it can be ferocious. It is about internal strength. And it definitely is about courage, right? I feel like you guys are very courageous. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I hope this message resonates with you. Love you all. Until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers.